This morning, we flew in a US Navy Osprey over the Gulf of Aden, one of the most important waterways in the world.
That's better than any in-flight movie you're ever going to see, a small container.
Our guide, Major General William Zanna, the most senior US officer in Africa. The increasing presence of the Chinese Navy here, a new challenge for the US.
Do you at times see Chinese PLA Navy ships from here? There are PLA ships, PLAN ships, which are always in this area.
And as we fly over land, China's only overseas military base is in sight.
The Chinese base is in the distance there. It is. It'd be about at your 1 o'clock out here.
It's uncomfortably close to a US base, Camp Lemonnier, located in the East African country of Djibouti, home to 5,000 American troops. As we drive across Djibouti, signs of China's economic dominance are everywhere. And just 6 miles from America's base, we turn onto an isolated road to find the People's Liberation Army camp.
So the Chinese base is right here, and they are going to be watching us as we're watching them. This is a fort, really. It's a kind of Chinese fort.
It was opened only 4 years ago.
Time to turn around. I think that's as close as we really want to get.
They clearly don't want attention. Contrast that with US forces training local troops. In a statement to NBC News, the Chinese embassy in Washington suggests they're still developing the base. The completion and commissioning of the base will help China better fulfill the international obligations of the United Nations and help China make new contributions to Africa and the world's peace and stability. The statement ends, "We urge the US to stop slandering and smearing China."
Do you think in the US there's a realization that Africa is so strategically important and that China is focused on Africa?
I would wish that more Americans would understand what is happening on this continent. If you look at China's growth, continued economic growth, they have an enduring interest in Africa. And I think Americans broadly should ask ourselves, why is that? Why is it important? Why is it important to Russia?
That's a good question, Keir. Hey, Keir, how are U.S. allies responding to China's increased presence in that particular part of the world?
Well, Craig, let me show you an example. For Veterans Day, this was a flyover of this base by American B-1 bombers and British and French and Japanese aircraft, a show of strength. But one insight from here, Craig, it's not yet clear to what extent those allies and the US will be able to cooperate with Chinese forces here and to what extent they will end up in competition. The answer to that will write history. Craig.
And it remains to be seen. Keir Simmons for us, our senior international correspondent there in Djibouti. Keir, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.